Mandem podcast episode, I want to say 225.
Yeah, now. Let's go.
Hey, Leslie's face killed me.
Welcome back.
Come on. Hey, Les is frozen as well.
Yeah, it's frozen for me as well.
After that slick talk.
All of that. I lied.
Man spoke all the way too soon.
Yeah.
I spam my fucking tune. Like, this is. I'm gonna dash my laptop in a second.
What laptop you got? Apple thing.
Sure, man. Relax. Yeah, it's a MacBook. It's a MacBook.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're back. Great show on earth. I guess we were together too much. We had a special guest, so now it's gone back to the original basis to see if we still got it.
Yeah. Richie had so much of. Well, he had enough. Really had enough.
Yeah.
He said, "No, I'm gone." He said, "I'm gone." I'm
real
seeing
social distancing.
Yeah, I'm seeing like palm trees and that.
Rich, where are you recording from?
Live from Marbella. I'm in Tenerife. Gonna be out here for a little while. I guess.
Nice.
I guess on the podcast, man, I used to travel quite a bit and whatnot, and obviously pandemic, blah blah blah. And I spent a lot of time indoors, so yeah, I'm just doing work from home kind of thing. But yeah, not home, actually away. So yeah, I'm over in Tenerife at the moment.
When are you back, Richie, or undecided?
I have to be back within 3 months. The most you're allowed in Europe. Thanks.
Say that again.
The longest you're allowed in Europe these days is 90 days at a time.
Okay, yeah.
So the longest maximum I can do is 90 days.
If you're not a member of the EU.
So I don't. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. If you're not a member of the EU, if you're in the EU or leave, you're fucked. And most you can do is 90 days, man, which is shit. So at best, 90 days, I think I'm going to do a bit less.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a bit
What,
less.
do you reckon you're going to come back for Christmas?
No, I don't think so. I think in the new year.
Mac, do you miss him?
Calm down.
How long are you going to be? Do you reckon you're going to come back before then? Do you think you're going to come back before the end of November?
Hey, Les, when you go, bro, go for like 6 months, you belly, bro.
Wherever I go, you're coming with me, guys.
Yeah.
I guess, we usually do a weekly roundup and talk about what we've done. I guess it's probably best if we start with Rich, because mine probably doesn't compare.
No.
Suspense.
I guess we'll start with Rich.
Rich, yeah. The trip must not be that interesting.
He's still thinking about everything.
I haven't done
Rich. We lost you for like 20, 30 seconds there. We just lost you, so you might have to wheel and come against it.
So flew out here last week Friday, just before Halloween, 29th. Had a couple of days. I've had like first 5 days off here. I've actually been working as well the last 3 days, so like Wednesday through Friday. I've done some stuff, but it's like been beach club, been drinking, eating, gym. Like it's nothing like too mad, if that makes sense. I haven't done anything like I haven't done anything mad. Like it's just lifestyle, man. Just been oh shit, just kick the camera. Just hit up the beach. Go like sometimes the same things man was doing in the pandemic or in ends. Like I'm going for a walk. It's just a nicer walk. It's just more pleasant. Shit like that. So I haven't been doing anything too wild. I linked the man, Frank out here. Did like drinks and that on Saturday, like daytime and nighttime actually. But yeah, I mean it's been fairly standard or like fairly normal. I haven't I've gone out to eat a couple of times, but it's just been calm, man. Just very calm.
In a nicer climate.
I ain't done no excursions and all of them things. but just no kind of regular stuff.
Yeah. Shout out Frank.
Kinda
I know he
regular
was
cool.
bare happy to see you.
Yeah. He was, man. He was. He's been doing this for a while, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I think he misses the man. I'm going to link him actually for the game after this. We'll go watch the game.
Cold.
Nice.
All of the vibes. These
Yeah,
Rich, so they do fireworks in Tenerife.
For bonfire night.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it was
My girl was
yesterday.
asking me this, and I was like, "Oh, was it yesterday?" Oh,
Yeah,
no, then they
yeah.
don't. No.
No.
I was like, let's go find out tomorrow. No, they don't. They don't. She was like, "Oh, I wonder if they're gonna do it." I was like, "No, but it's Guy Fawkes the Bridge, isn't it? Really?" So they don't. They did have a bank holiday last week. Monday was a bank holiday, like Saints Day or something like that. But
Yeah.
nothing happened. Like some shops weren't open and shit like that.
I've never
That's
really
about
thought about that, you know, like other countries doing it. It's definitely like a British thing. Other countries do it on like New Year's Eve and all of that. They do fireworks.
New Year's is the one celebration.
Yeah, no, they do fireworks.
Celebrate.
They do like
together.
They don't do like bonfire night.
No.
Yeah.
It's like even in America, like they do their big firework night is Independence Day.
Independence Day,
July.
Yeah.
We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it varies, but yeah, these are things I guess you kind of learn or find out. But no, they don't do that here. But I'll probably go to maybe tell you about some next holiday. In a couple of months.
I just thought, maybe the British influence might have peeked into the culture.
Man lighting up from the villa.
Yeah. Strong.
Yeah, no. I didn't hear nothing, you know. No fireworks, nothing, bro.
Guess that's a blessing, to be fair, because last night was atrocious.
Bro, like we were saying that in that group, bro. Did you see this? You heard that voice note that I said?
Yeah, it sounds like.
Oh, just like I'm trying to watch that. Yeah, it's mad. Like bang, bang, bang. Whee!
I don't know what time of the morning it was, but it must have been maybe, I want to say 3, 4, maybe even 5.
That's mad.
Bro, I just heard something going mad. And I heard it like the night before or 2 nights before. It was the same sounding fireworks. So I knew it's the same people. But I didn't, when I look out my window, I don't know where it's coming from. But early hours this morning, this thing's going off.
Yeah.
Then it'll go quiet for time. Then it goes off again. I was like, bro, I hate this
ridiculous.
I think it's so dead. Don't you think? Like, it's like the most
childish,
like missable celebration. Like, I think it's like I've never thought it was live. Like, even going to firework displays and like looking up, the next hurting.
Yeah.
I think the displays
I like
are
doing it.
I don't mind the displays because then it's like professionally done and there's actually something to see.
Yeah.
You just letting them off in your garden, like that's
I like that. I like that. I don't mind doing it, like lighting it up, doing it. Yeah, run some jokes, or whatever. But when it's done, and like people are doing it for the night before, like you said, Les, people will be doing it like tonight and all of that. Yeah, like when you're just hearing like noises. So like,
it's
where I am as well. If someone's doing it in the garden, there's also like an echo at the front.
Oh, in the street,
yeah. It's just like, oh, bro,
get
like,
twice.
Yeah.
So good. I didn't take part. Won't be taking part. Maybe when my life situation changes, but no, as it stands, I won't be going down the park to look up into the sky. And it's just so jarring. And I see people posting videos of their pets like petrified. There is literally no way around it.
Nah, there isn't.
I'm not even an animal man or whatever, but I saw the videos. I was like, oh, that's definitely why I won't be getting an animal as well. Because I don't know how I'd cope with the dog bugging out.
That time of the year.
It's mad.
It's tough, man.
But yeah, Dan, I know you said Rich probably has had a bit more of an exciting life for the last couple of weeks, but saying that, we've been about.
We've done a bit, man.
Done quite a bit. What's that? We recorded just before we went
to the all-nighter.
Yeah. So since then, we've done some stuff. Yeah.
Went to selection, rode the years back. We got to the
shit, I forgot about that.
11, 12 o'clock.
Oh, that was like so long ago.
Ended up leaving at like 5 a.m. It was like, you know what? It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
No. It's cool because we was
every now and again. I'm up for that.
Yeah. Not all the time.
Yeah.
It's got to be the right vibe, and the vibe was right.
Yeah, it was good. I even had enough in me I could have stayed right to the end, but I think
these man wanted to go and that.
People were falling all around me, man.
Yeah, Pam would say, let's go. I was like, oh, cool, man.
Victims, yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah, that night was decent, man. I haven't done that in God knows how long.
Yeah, no, it's good. It was
getting yard at like 8 and shit. It's actually wild.
Yeah,
wild.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I was, and I can't remember who I was telling, but it's been a long time since I've been somewhere that had rooms.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the furthest I can think is like Watford area days with the R&B room, the hip hop room. Like, it's been a while.
Yeah, Oceana had
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's rooms that we didn't go into.
What? At Ministry.
At Ministry, yeah.
Oh yeah, because we found like 1 or 2 like right end.
Yeah, it was mad. It's like an escape room. Like,
that was a good night, man. That was a good night.
Yeah, that was big.
Rich, you went to the last one, yeah. I spoke with a guy at the next event that we went to. He was saying that he's done with selection.
What?
He says he feels that it's become too commercial.
I see. I get that. I get that. I do. I see where it's coming from. I think particularly that one we went to, it being at Ministry of Sound, like, which is an institution really at this point. It's lasted forever and it's mad commercial and all of that. The more kind of spin-off or like almost like pop-up ones, there's a different vibe. And also that one we went to was in the summer. Then like the summer, it's just different, isn't it?
Different, yeah.
But I didn't dislike it, the thing. But it felt like, oh god, I've done this for a while, and it did like mad crush a bit like that. I'll go to a next one. I think I'll next one. I want to do one abroad though, but you know my thing. Like, I want to do everything.
Yeah, doing one abroad will be live.
Because they got a thing in it. They got a residency in Vegas. Like that, I think.
Yeah.
That would be mad.
Yeah, late. But yeah, it's just classic. When he said it, I was like, oh, okay. But it's that people just want to protect their little bit of culture.
With anything in it. Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting when he said it. I was like, oh, that's how you feel. But no, I liked it, man, and I definitely won't be my last selection event. And speaking of things that went on forever, we went to our Indian wedding.
Big.
Boy, tell me about that, man.
My very first, yes.
I see you lot dripped out still. Man, them are really doing culture.
Yeah.
That was cool, man.
So that would have been what, the following Thursday?
Yeah, we went up there on the Wednesday, innit? So
we went to our good friend Ravi's wedding. Indian wedding is like a proper traditional ceremony, which is like a 2-part
Hindu, right?
Yeah.
We had to be there for like 8 o'clock in the morning, and the ceremony went on until but it's like a decent, I'm almost gonna say entertaining experience.
Yeah.
The priest is like, he's well read, charismatic, gets you involved. So no, it was a proper good vibe, man.
Yeah, especially for us, it's like the first time in it, so we're like taking it all in. What's next, kind of thing.
Explaining the steps and what this is for.
They do the ropes
I think
and
things
all
like
that.
I think things like that, whenever you're not involved, even like, I guess, like immediate families, the most you probably could be involved, unless it's you two. Those things tend to feel like they are longer. But I guess, like Mike is saying, for us who are new to the whole thing, you're kind of paying attention to what's going on. Every single like minute or hour or whatever is something new. But yeah, no, it was good to witness it. And I guess it being someone we've all grown up with, me and Dan more in particular, it was like, right, this is like every often I catch myself like, right, this is actually happening.
Yeah, we've come a long way still, like husbands and stuff like that. And if the 4 hours weren't enough, when they put on food for us, which was like mad, banging, like vegetarian lunch, which was sick. But then after that, in the evening, around 6 o'clock, you go more of like a Western style thing. And then that went on until 2 officially, and then the Rebels stayed out till 5. I weren't one of the Rebels this time.
Yeah.
I put the Rebel back down.
I can't believe we done that.
So crazy, yeah.
And Les, how quick did it go?
Bro, just a 6 day.
We blinked and it was like 5 in the morning.
Right. Everyone said the same thing as well.
Time.
Rich, everyone said the same thing. It was weird. Like, we're just like, it's 5. Mad. Sorry, Dan, what were you gonna say?
Oh no. I was saying that no, it's just a cold experience. And then it went on to the next day. The next day, you go back to their house and they put on food and drinks and music. It's just like a never-ending celebration, man, which is good. I think coming out of the last year and a half, value these things are worth. Like, these moments. So good, man. So good. But congrats to Rav. I think he's in Mexico. Still.
He's in Mexico right now.
Congrats. Oh, he's doing
last day, maybe. I think maybe his last day.
Comes back today.
So and then Sunday, drink up.
Halloween. Yes.
Yes, that's a holiday that I think has changed in the past few years.
100%.
I remember early Halloween when we were teenagers. It was trick or treat. It was just run and roll and do bare.
Yeah.
That's what it was, just run and do toilet roll hair, and certain men were getting robbed and like that. It was actually
it was wild. It was a wild time.
Some eggs involved.
Even like when you were young, you see the dressing up thing. Like, it wasn't how it is now. Like, trick or treating for man was black bag, 2 holes for your eyes. Like, bro, kids now, they go in. It's mad.
I think it's much bigger. Like, because I think in America they've been doing Halloween, I'd say, properly for a long time.
Yes.
But I don't think it was a thing we did. We really did, or really not understood. But in the past, I'm going to say 10 years, we go ham now, bro.
Agreed.
And I like it. I like it. I actually like it. Like, I look forward to, like,
it's different, isn't it? It's different.
Like, it's different, man. It's different. I guess it's a chance to be like a bit creative. Go on, Les.
No, I was about Halloween. I don't know what it is that I just don't rate like that period in the year. It's weird. I was like, everyone gets excited by it. I'm just like, this could easily like pass.
Halloween and bonfire night
at all.
Yeah.
Why?
Go on.
Why? Like, because I feel like if it, like, as I said earlier, like bonfire night, like, not on my calendar. Like, that's a big myth. We can forget completely about that. But Halloween, no, like, let's do something like that.
You can be a bit creative. I remember when we were young, people were like, "Oh, I'm not on it. Like, it's the devil and letting the devil in the house."
Yeah.
Brother, the people that are spouting this, they have done some mad dirt over the years. This is probably not what you need to worry about. Don't dress up.
This is a bit of you.
You're going to hell. You should probably complete the full package. And well flush.
Come
dress
out
up as a devil. Selling drugs and shooting, stabbing, kidnapping. They're talking about, nah, man, I can't do that.
Nah, this ain't right.
Brother, get amongst it, man. You probably will enjoy it. But no, I do like it, man. I did like a little last minute thing.
Cold.
No, Dan, hats off. Like, you anyway, I was like, and
it was
winner
good.
is.
It was good. It was good.
It's too funny. Like,
when Mike saw me, Mike pulled up next to me in the car, sitting in the car. But he's only probably seen the top half of me. Trying to work out what's going on. And I've walked up from my side, from behind the car. He just started
laughing. I was like, who are? And I just started laughing.
You done very well then. Like, very well then.
Safe. Yeah, it's my first time wearing a Peru face front. But I will be keeping it. I don't know.
Not sure, any standout costumes that you've seen in real life at the actual drink up event or online that you like? So and so smashed it.
Like the grannies were cold.
Very big.
They had it like they were moving proper like grannies as well. It was mad. Like, you know, like old TV shows where it fast forwards to the future. It was proper like that. Like, yeah. Yeah, it was mad. Now there was a few, man. There was a good few.
It was good, man. I also saw, I think The Weeknd did The Nutty Professor. I don't know if it was this year or last, but it was mad.
The Weeknd did The Godfather.
Godfather.
Yes, he did the Godfather this year.
Godfather, that's it.
Yeah. He goes ham. Like,
he does.
Yeah, I need to.
He does this prosthetic thing, like.
Yeah, that's trying to go again next year.
Yeah.
The rich do Halloween different, though, isn't it? Like,
oh yeah.
That's
4-hour costume and that, like,
yeah. His one,
hair and makeup,
very,
like,
very good.
I got to say something though. There was a man that the effort that was put into the costume, it deserves a telling off.
Okay. Yeah. When you say effort, lack of effort.
Like, yeah, you could have found that somewhere on the way to drink up. And God,
the honest truth is, I think it was something that was in his house that he took from someone else.
Yeah. It's better funny. Man, point only goes, lovely job, Lee.
What do we think about the people turning up to Halloween as themselves?
Let's talk about it.
That's pathetic.
Don't come, bro. Don't do it.
Like, I think see, like, where there's dress codes and stuff, where people get turned away. You're not dressed up. You don't have your hot shoes. You don't have your blazer, your one blazer that you wear to every event at Revolutions. If you come to Halloween without a costume,
it's a fair point.
Should be sent home, I think.
No, it's a fair point. It is a fair point.
All right. No, I'm 100% with that. If I was on the door, I'm telling man, it's not your night. It's not your night. Sorry, lads. You better tell me who you are. And if I don't see it, then sorry, man, because it just messes up the whole thing. Like,
the vibe, innit?
I just wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't be that guy. Like, everyone's like, oh, so who are you? And like, I'm me. Who do you think you are? Like, I'm me, man.
Yeah. Another good night. Man.
Yeah.
Was it good? Was it better than the last one? The last Halloween one? I quite enjoyed the last year's Halloween one.
I think so, you know.
It's up there.
I think so. Because remember last year there was still restrictions, isn't it, Rich?
Yes, yeah.
Remember it was start stoppy.
Yeah, Feds came in. I thought it was someone
Yeah.
People were dressed as police.
Police come.
But they were actually police.
Yeah.
But no,
I think so. Yeah.
One of the top ones, man. This one.
Yeah, it was good.
Mandem, please make an effort. If you're going to a Halloween party, just invest in it, man. You I think it's better for yourself. You feel better about yourself.
100.
Walking around in your Armani exchange shirt or whatever, you know you've done wrong.
Rich, how was it there?
So we went out on Saturday, and the place we went to was like, come back, it's a Halloween tomorrow, like we're gonna go ham kind of thing. Like they're gonna change this decoration and this and that. And then after Saturday, we're just like, yeah, not going there. Saturday, I was like, the way man felt on Sunday was like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. Like people got work Monday, like instead. And yeah, I feel like I hear you got to be proper conscious to not treat it like all holiday, because it's better. It's an easy mistake to make, like, and just go ham. And I'm probably trying to like stay on top of it, but nothing. We didn't do anything. I was curious as to if something was going to happen from before, but nothing. But
did you get trick-or-treaters this year?
I was out, innit?
I didn't know.
Because no, usually it's like you might get them on like the Thursday, the Wednesday, the Friday.
The week, the build up.
It's a thing in the past, maybe. I didn't really see many out this year either. Usually you see the little kids trying to finesse.
But for the main time though, we was out though.
Yeah.
The main time people would have been doing it. Yeah, we was out.
Good thing about living in a flat is people don't really knock your door as well.
Yeah.
Count my blessings that I can't afford a house.
Do you have sweets like just in case, like the
No
neighbors or
chance.
something like that? Yeah.
No chance.
Nah, I used to give man fruit and that like back in the day. Like, have some fruit, blood.
Hey, getting fruit from a yard, you might as well hand it back, man.
That is.
Yeah. It's mad.
Thank you for this
Good
Satsuma.
apple.
Thank you.
Good apple.
Thank you so much.
I would take that fruit, yeah, and I'll leave and I'll dash it to you.
I remember getting fruit. I remember getting like coppers as well, like money, like 2p's, 1p,
okay.
like, yeah, all of
In
that.
my head, I feel like, yeah, £1 would probably suffice nowadays, but that's a lot of money if you get your door knocked 10 times.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, man, ain't getting pounds for it. They're getting fruit and nuts, fam.
Grinch.
Stay healthy, live long.
The biggest
Not knock on my door.
story this week, I guess, was Kanye West rising from the ashes. I guess he's in I don't know, costume or he's like in this new character. Seemed like he was in a bit of a stand-up comedian kind of mode.
Yeah,
like, it was all a bit. It was interesting.
For the jokes.
He was funny.
He was enjoying himself.
Which was good to see, because I think in recent times he's gone away or moved away from the Ye we all seem to or thought we knew. So this was like a flashback to the Ye we initially knew and loved.
Yeah.
What were the like biggest takeouts for you? I know there's a few that are doing the rounds, but yeah, what stood out for you lot especially?
Big Sean
catching the stray.
Yeah, I think that was
funny.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
What did he say exactly, man?
He basically said the worst thing he's ever done is sign Big Sean. Which was which was
you know what?
Which was mad.
I think they're saying that, but then it's what he did that just made it 10 times worse. Like saying the worst thing I did was date some girl, whatever. That's
did you put on a gravestone?
There was animations, there was props involved.
Yeah,
it was I think he overdid that bit for me anyway.
And since Sean has tweeted a few things, and he I think he's actually gonna go on Drink Champs as well next, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear that, to be fair. Because the whole, do you know how like he signed Big Sean?
Nah.
Norwich.
He ran into Sean somewhere, and Sean was just like, listen to me kind of thing, like I can rap, and he started spitting. He was rating it and he signed it.
Cold.
Not saying that
Cold.
That endorses it.
Sean can spit though, like,
Sean can spit, and I feel like he was kind of shit back then. To be fair, he's gotten a lot better. But,
he done a recent freestyle actually. I don't know if anyone's seen it. Maybe like a week or two ago.
It's
like 9 minutes or something like that. 13 minutes.
Mercs.
That freestyle was good, but it quickly reminded me why I don't listen to Big Sean too much. Because I
see what you mean.
I get tired of, for some reason, I get tired of him like quickly. Like I wanted that freestyle to end.
His voice is a bit thing, but yeah, he's good.
A little bit, but Big Sean is he is very, very good. Going down, what are you gonna say?
No, I just never knew the relationship was that strained.
Same.
But I guess this is Hollywood. He went ham there.
Drake, he was talking about Drake as well. It was quite interesting.
The Drake thing was the standout thing for me.
He went ham there.
Drake, he was talking about Drake as well. It was quite interesting.
The Drake thing was the standout thing for me.
I feel like he mentioned Drake like every 3 minutes.
A lot.
Oh, do you know what's funny?
Drake and CLB.
The name drop counter in the corner.
Oh,
yeah.
That was jokes.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
That was good, man. It was good. And I think potentially there might be more. They're kind of flirting with it. Flirting with the idea that there's more, because it kind of just ended, didn't it? And I've seen some tweets and Norris like who said it was the end and all of that, because usually they wrap it up in it properly. And he was clearly in like a joking mood. He was still like a bit offish, but it was the most normal we've seen him in like recent times.
He said that he'd absolutely win a versus battle against Drake.
I
find that
agree.
Well, who said he win against anyone, innit?
He said he has to be him against him.
He said there'll be 4 people.
You think he beats Drake?
For 20.
For 20, I think so. It's not. I think he beats Drake for 20.
Remember, you have to remember, they can choose. He's got so many tracks to choose from. I think when we think of
they both do though.
We think, Drake has so many tracks to choose from. But as more of a producer and beyond.
Yeah.
Somebody else is smashed.
Takeover.
I think he beats him for Kanye rapping on his own tunes. I think he beats him.
But he's got a few heavy hitters that he's produced that he could just, if things are going left.
If you're gonna Kanye, no production, because obviously Drake doesn't. Kanye songs, him rapping.
I still think it's tight, you know.
I think Drake edges him possibly.
It's one of them ones I actually have to go look at the songs and maybe make a decision. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Because I'm thinking like in like an arena like that, in a clash environment, sonically, like Kanye's got a few that are just like you just mad.
So Dan, you're saying Drake. I'm saying Ye. Rich frozen. Mike. Rich, you're not. Don't get out of it. Mike.
I just want to see for starters. I just want to see your prick. For starters. I'm gonna go Kanye.
See, you weren't that hard.
Les, or Les or Dan, one of you was specifying, like, is it just rap or is it like what we say?
Just rap.
Because
just Kanye's songs.
Yeah, songs versus Drake's songs.
Say Gold Digger and all that.
That won't be in a rotation. But I feel like you can take them out, and it's still a strong line.
Enough.
I think there is still enough.
I'm gonna say Ye.
It's not by far. It's not. I don't think it's by far.
Nice. Yeah, it is tight. I'm just thinking about the few of these big ones that would just sound so mad, like top quality speakers in the stadium, safe.
I
think Ye is it.
Play. Listeners, let us know, man. I thought it was interesting also that he said, "My beautiful dark twisted fantasy." He says that there's not much that can go up against it, or nothing can go against it. He said. Which I guess gives us an insight into how he rates that, and it probably mirrors what a lot of us.
That's his best album.
Yeah, I was weirdly surprised that he thought the same thing, because people always have their opinion. Like everyone's saying it's his best album, whatever. That's people's opinions, and everyone has their opinion about music and other things. But then for the actual person to come out and agree with that, I don't think you always get that. So then now it's like, if I say it's the best and someone else says it's not, you can always refer to Ye saying like nothing can go up against that album. But yeah, I was surprised that he said My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is nothing can go against it.
Yeah, that was insightful. Is what I say. What do you think about him saying he put everyone in a group text?
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
He's worth more than all of y'all on this text combined.
Yeah.
Who was in there? It was like Jay-Z, Kim
Jay
Kardashian,
was there, yeah.
Kid Cudi,
Travis,
Pusha, Drake, and Travis.
Pusha was there. I think that was about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what does that even mean? Like, to what you're saying, nothing. But yeah.
But I think that's the part of Kanye that's just off on a tangent. Like doesn't add to the story or whatever you're trying to tell us. But I just bits like that I just found funny, and I liked the interview because I felt like he was saying things that he probably shouldn't say. And those are the interviews you want to hear. I hate hearing rappers and these people talk and say, like, you'll be asked a question, this person or that person or this or that. What's the issue with this person? And they'd be like, yeah, like he cool, like, yeah, like, and water dance around it. But he was a little bit like the whole Drake and the Drake and Kim thing. He was a bit like, yeah, like I put them lot in a text and I said, like, stop saying that shit. And then Kim said what she said. So I like the honesty that he was giving. He was going off a bit, but I rate that he was kind of giving it up freely, which will probably upset some people. But
yeah, he kept on saying how you lot thought I wasn't going to try to get killed in this interview, innit? Like, yeah. He was freeing it up. Fair play. And like he was like drinking. He had a few hits of some smoke champs. Yeah. So yeah, it was just all coming out.
Yeah.
Who do you think? Who beats Kanye in the verses then?
That's a tough one. But then he said he wouldn't go up against his boss.
Yeah. Jigga smokes him.
Yeah. Possibly so.
Yeah, no, Jigga smokes him, man. In a clash, like he smokes him.
Yeah,
I think Jay does.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I think Jay does. Not by much.
I think for 20, Jay has got smoke, bro.
Song for song. I think it's
track orders are going to mean everything in that clash. Like you've got to have the lineup.
Jay from like 97 to like 03. Yeah, it's mad. Where I'm from, like with that drops, the crowd's going mad. I think it's Jay all day.
We can organise that, man. What do you think about calling Just Blaze a copycat?
Jay spoke about that. I don't know if you lot saw that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He's responded already, huh?
Yeah. Well, there was in like some chat room one. What's that thing called?
Spaces.
Yeah, something like that. One of them things.
Harder they fall.
Yeah, that's it. Jay was basically saying he said he saw some of like the Drink Champs interview, and he was saying he thinks that part was probably a bit unfair. He said they all had like a mission, which was to do a certain type of sound or sample in it, which they all brung. So he said you can't really copycat if the mission was to make that type of sound.
Yeah, that was assignment. Yeah.
Got a lot.
Yeah, he nullified it very quickly. Like it's a non-issue now. It means what Ye said. We're cool with that. But then I kind of like that Ye even said that, because that's what he's thinking. So say what you feel in it. And if someone thinks different, then, and I think Jay said it. Jay was like, everyone says their truth in it. Yeah. So if you think and believe I'm selfish, then that's entirely up to you. Someone else might say different, but he's allowed to say it. But then I like the fact that Ye referred to him as my boss or the boss.
Yeah.
So there's still that level of
respect
and that he wouldn't go against him in a versus. It's just a versus. It's just music versus music. But he was like, I wouldn't do that. And also saying that Nas
is his favorite rapper.
His favorite rapper bestowed upon us to like be the best or give us rap. I really rated that.
Yeah. He said Nas was always his favorite, innit?
And he's decent album then.
He said, He said Nas was always his favorite, but he said he done Takeover, like.
Yeah. Business is business. He showed mad love for Dame Dash as well. He's like,
mad love for Dame.
Dame, as long as Kanye is alive, he says like Dame Dash doesn't need to. He said it doesn't need to work. He
said he's a fusion in it between Dame and Jay. And I find it interesting that Biggs was actually in the room as well.
Yeah. Overseeing
he's yeah. Don't
cross.
Don't.
But then even in that entrance, even with Biggs being there, I still like Ye was he was still letting go.
Yeah.
I felt like when because Biggs has been there for a few. I don't know what it is to revolt or whatever, but Nori will always say, "Oh, Biggs just walked in," or whatever. But I thought like when Biggs entered, or maybe that's just me thinking, when Biggs is in the room, everyone like let's keep it respectful, everyone chill.
Yeah.
But Ye was still
yes, fair play. It's good, man. What, Rich, where you up to? Like halfway or something? Sick.
Yeah.
You've seen the Biggs episode as well, innit? With Big Face Gary.
Yes, yeah.
Too funny, man.
I saw that. That is a good episode.
I hope for this Kanye one, there's still more though, because it didn't end.
No, I think there is more. At the start, he said he wanted to talk about the Larry Hoover situation.
Yeah,
which they did into.
There's got
which
to be
I
more,
hope,
man.
yeah, I hope that they do. I think otherwise that probably would have gone on 4 hours.
I'm guessing there's definitely more, but I don't know whether they'll release it. I'm guessing maybe they either release it or he like Kanye just went off and they can't release it.
Yeah, I think there might be a bit of that, or they're just trying to monetize YouTube and split it up into chunks because.
Yeah, because this broke some records, isn't it? It's something like 3 million or something like that already.
It's just funny as well that Kanye got the interview because about 2 months ago, a month ago, Drake.
Saying Drake, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Drake posted that as well, isn't it? Saying he's going to do Drink Champs.
Yeah,
I remember that.
So that will happen as well.
Yeah, I think it was. Oh shit, I was gonna say something, but I think that goes to what Ye said about how Drake has approached beef in general, or their beef. And like it's like warfare, and he used the analogy of
tactical
Tyson and
I like that analogy.
Holyfield.
Oh yeah, I bet he's here.
Yeah. Which was a great analogy used. He started it off, and I was like, oh, where's he taking this one? But yeah, I think that is a part of the mind games as well. He's probably seen or heard that Drake's probably going to go on it. Let me go on it first, and then like you lot can deal with what I said, and then let Drake go.
He's kind of exposed his hand, possibly.
Right, because then now Drake has to answer questions to that. Whereas if like it's sounded like
if it's the other way around, it's a total different Kanye interview.
Right, and then it kind of comes across as one person's not telling the truth or being honest or kind of trying to dance around the situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's for us. It's always entertaining. I thought it was a good interview. It's good to see Ye stable and normal. A lot of gibberish in between. Of course, but there are some interesting
chatting a lot of shit as you.
Is it? Yeah.
There are some interesting bits to pick out.
Decent watch. Yeah, man.
Look forward to the next one, man.
What are we saying? What's next on the agenda?
Speaking of Jay-Z, you lot see him shout out Dame in his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Speech.
Yeah. Fair play. I think Dame posted something as well after that. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that picture. And
I don't think that will ever happen.
Nah, it will.
I don't think it is, because Dame was posting heavy after that, and I was like, it became a bit bready. I was like, just chill. Like he shouted you out, gave you respect.
Check it. It's gonna happen. That.
I don't think it will happen.
All right, cool. It's on wax.
We'll see.
All right, yeah.
Giggs has been with Jigga as well.
Yeah, the harder they fall.
Bro, when I saw that, I said, "Fam,
Giggs, what a life you've lived."
Let me start producing or something.
That's like Giggs is the UK home now.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Giggs posted that, like he went like alone, innit?
He's doing the Richie thing. He's just like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Had enough of this grey weather, had enough of these same conversations. It's time for something new. Yeah, Giggs, yeah, man, in big rooms. And it is on merit as well, I think.
Yes.
I think it's deserved, man.
That's what I like, is that it seems natural. He obviously has connections with Mano and a couple of other men. But then it's like, it feels like other people want to be in the room with him or want to meet him, want to chat to him.
So cold.
Yeah, so like I've watched it bare times and like I can't even hear what's happening. It's just two man to stand in.
That's sick.
Look, it's genuine as well, because there's been a few other times like where you've seen, I don't know, UK artists, actors, yada yada, go abroad and be almost starstruck starstruck and just happy to be in the
Nah,
room.
he's in there. Like, in the mix. He's in the mix.
He's there on merit, which is cold, man.
I saw he performed. I saw him performing Talking Hardest.
Oh,
cool. Was it?
Yeah. There's a little clip.
Nice.
That's decent, man. That's decent. I guess one day we'll be able to be in the room if we use the Meta-Verz.
Hey, nice.
Was it Facebook changed their parent company name?
Yeah, parent company to Meta.
So Facebook will still exist,
as well as the others
out there.
Yeah,
your Instagram, your WhatsApp still there.
Twitter. I know Twitter's the only one, isn't it? That's
Twitter's not part of
it.
No.
WhatsApp. But yeah, this Meta-Verz thing, man. What are we saying? Are we going VR? Are we worried?
Actually, like when it first came out, I didn't really like some things come out and you just the brain capacity, certain things don't need to fill it. But when we mentioned it in the topics, I looked it up, and it's like virtual. It's like having all the socials in one, but then it's like you're living in that world. So almost like a sim, but you're playing as that sim. Does that make sense? Yeah, I don't see the need for this. It's like, what's actually like? It's just what's actually going on kind of thing.
It's us going into the internet as opposed to being on the internet.
Yeah,
is what it will really be. But you saying that you don't see it.
What'd you say, Dan?
They're saying that basically this is the next step. So the internet age was like the new big thing, but they're saying that this Meta-Verz is the next development or evolution of like technology as we know it.
Probably. Yeah,
people are worried about it. People are saying that it's like this is where like your consciousness will now live and will live forever and yada yada, and humans will die out, but you'll always live in this place. And I'm just like, bro, I don't know personally if it's deep or that's something to be worried about just yet. But I haven't done enough reading, or probably as much reading to these people. But immediately it's like, oh, this is bad. We're all doomed, kind of thing. When I don't know if that is the case.
Has there been a link between that and the vaccines yet?
No, there will be.
And 5G needs to be vaccinated.
It's 5G.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, 5G Meta-Verz vaccination.
6G in 2022.
Yeah, I see like a lot of companies have already started to make moves towards it. Like Nike have, was it a patent for virtual clothing?
For NFTs, effectively, for like Les is in now.
Check the ads. I was just about to say, as long as I can get sneakers on there.
Yeah, we might actually be able to.
Man says sneakers, cold. Yeah.
If I can, then I'm in.
McDonald's.
Sorry, Mike. Crepes. Sorry, Mike. Sorry.
Better. Yeah.
Les is moving like he's been in America.
In it, bruv. You're not gigs, bruv. Man wants one Drink Champs episode. Nah,
Microsoft.
Yeah, you cut out.
Oh, Microsoft as well have launched or like a patent as well for like virtual meeting rooms and whatnot. So like Microsoft Teams, but you're just gonna have your character.
It's gonna happen. Like it's 100% gonna happen. This is gonna be like the on-roads. That's how we'll kind of get the Meta-Verz. And you can show up to work as a crocodile. Like you don't even got.
That is too funny.
Anything like your boss is a rhino. Like it's gonna be all kinds of weird shit going on.
I'm gonna have my FIFA Pro just there, like
in the meeting.
Boots on. Boots on.
Are there any benefits
on the table
of this Meta-Verz?
Are there any benefits?
Yeah, because I can't see them as it stands. Or is it just
man? It's like
a computer game more?
I think that's the best example and the one that makes the most sense because it's something we've all done and do. Like Mike, for example, I know you play. What's it?
Your sound.
Can you not
can't hear you, mate?
Now we can.
Oh, maybe my headphone died, man. That's something went funny. Let me try the next one. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear you as well. All right, brilliant. What was I saying?
Dan asked about any benefits.
The benefits. I think primarily it's going to be, it's like what are the benefits of social media? It's entertainment. You're going to go into this thing because it's going to entertain you. Like,
oh, we've lost you, fella.
Really thinking about this one.
Yeah.
He's gone into the metaverse.
Yeah, he's into the metaverse.
Yeah, he just connected.
He's just locked on.
If you want the answer to this, people, you got to connect.
what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
One sec. You probably can't.
No, we can hear you.
No, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
But yeah, you're saying it's just
now.
entertainment, effectively.
Go online, GTA, and they've got. Can you hear me? By the way.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
All right, man, GTA, and they've got houses and cars and cribs. They've got £1 million. They've got bare things. Like,
it's connecting now. Still, it's connecting.
Mike's intrigued. That's the reality, though. Man are kind of already in it more than they know.
Escapism, a form of escapism.
Yeah, yes. But it's going to be more than that. Like, imagine the metaverse dropped when we were in COVID. We all jumped on Teams and whatnot to chat to man, and we're doing this over Zoom, like heavy. But imagine it felt like we were actually in the room together. We could be sitting in fucking hell, like a fictional hell, or you know, all of that kind of stuff. I honestly think it's inevitable. I think, and this is me looking further down the line, I think man are going to have jobs in the metaverse, all of that. Like, I think it all happens. So
it's basically like Sims and Habbo Hotel.
It's Sims, yeah. It's the evolution of all of that stuff. Like, entertainment primarily. Then, like, why do man use social media? Like, there's no reason to, is there? Like, it's connection, which you're obviously going to get, and entertainment. And I think also, I mean, Dan, we've done VR experiences together, innit? We was shooting up, shooting up fucking zombies and shit, right? It's fun.
Good.
It's bare fun. So like, it's entertainment, I think, primarily, and then there will be other benefits of it. And I don't know. You look at that with like Les was talking about, if you can get crap in it, and Nike filing for this NFT pattern, there's going to be real value in the metaverse to certain items. And then look at cryptocurrency, bro. It's going to be another world. Like, it's legit going to be another world.
It's really boring, man.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's going to be legit another world. So it's coming. So brace yourself, boys.
I was thinking this yesterday. Yeah, I was thinking, this happens a lot. Is this like?
What are you thinking, though?
Overthinking. It actually hurts.
I'm thinking again.
My head. Is it like consumer led, or is this Facebook giving us something and then we're gonna follow on? Because like, I never had an inkling or a desire to have a metaverse, and then haven't really spoken about it. I don't know, my brothers or younger family members, I never hear them saying, "Oh, I want to go to this random or that." Is this like these massive companies saying, "We're making this. This is where we're going. You're all gonna love it"? Like,
I think so.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think it's.
Go on, let's.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's Facebook led. Heavy, product led. Like you, I've never sat and thought, like, I wish like I was in like GTA, like living this life where like cars are like flying over my head, and like it's just don't. And I think the only thing that concerns me is that as the years go on, there are people in this world that are trying to remove themselves from their actual self and live in a world where that isn't technically real, or what we perceive as real.
But like Les, I've been deep in this as well. Aren't we already there? We're already there, bro.
So I think you have what's the word? You have a realization of self. Like, you are aware of, I'm sat in this room with my laptop, I'm talking to you, like, I can turn this off, I can go outside, I can do whatever I can do as me. But then getting into another world that's within the real world, I feel like you now start to blur some weird lines, and I think you lose who you are in that. Because like living in the GTA world, I've got this mad garage that's got 100 cars in it, all these guns, whatever, access to like unlimited money. Like, that's not. I think
you prefer like your other life.
Yeah, I think
it's the danger.
Become warped, and For me, that's the only danger that I can see with it.
No, I 100% agree with you, but I say, aren't we already there? We got people fucking dancing in the streets for TikTok and shit like that. Like, this shit really matters. Like, bruv, like, all of this stuff already online. A man's got, like, there's better people that have more friends on social media than they do in real life.
I think that on a low level though,
social media. Yeah, I'm saying this is just evolution of what we already have, is what I'm saying. And yeah, it's a lower level, but I think it's gonna be realer because, bro, like, if I have X amount of followers, I've got a lot of followers on Instagram, Twitter, or whatever, that has real world advantage. If I have a lot of money in GTA, as it currently is, that has real advantage in that world. If this virtual world becomes bigger and there's advantage, it's going to be just like having real money, bro. Like, if I can get things with it, or I've got more gamer points than you, man, and I can get more with it, it's going to be no different from it being real.
Definitely ways of how to monetize.
Oh, 100%.
Whatever you got in there. Yeah,
100%. So yeah, man, it's going to be mad. I think I was chatting to my girl about this earlier, and like, you think of, like, you see, like, all of this, like, identity politics that's been going on in the last.
Just about to get going.
Yeah, he's about to hit something heavy.
He's rapping.
Keep that foot, Rich.
Have you lost me?
Yeah, we lost you.
Just about.
So yeah, you talk about this identity politics stuff. Yeah, it says my connection's unstable, so you might be missing this.
You're back now.
Anyway.
We got you.
Correct me if you lose me. But yeah, all this identity politics, bro. When you go into the metaverse, no one don't know if you're disabled, no one don't know if you're black, white, blue, purple, because you just present as an alligator, and everyone's like, that alligator is cool. Like, there's gonna be like a lot of interesting kind of social dynamics or things that people were complaining about on issues that won't be issues in the metaverse.
It's almost a leveling of the playing field, or
somewhat, but money is always going to get you an advantage. So there's still going to be there might not be this, like, racism, for example, is kind of what I'm alluding to, or even homophobia. But there will still be a class system because there's still going to be haves and have-nots.
Be able to get BBLs on your metaverse.
Yeah. Well, it won't even be a BBL. You just get it. You just get the upgrade.
Like, it's getting BBLs and that.
You have to come back out though.
But this is the thing, Dan. This is what I think. I think, I don't know if you lot have seen I read the book before it came out. I think Spielberg actually made it. It's a film called Ready Player One.
And this I've not seen. I know the film, but I've not seen it.
It's basically, I'll give you a quick, like, short. So it's like a Steve Jobs figure who made this virtual reality world, dies, and leaves his inheritance. Like, anyone can claim it. Any of the participants in this gaming world landscape, whatever you call it, can win it. It's like a ridiculous $1 trillion, whatever it may be. But he's just left bare clues and Easter eggs. So you have to unlock challenges, and everyone's racing to find this thing. In this world, there's the virtual world where they put on their headset, and then the real world is fucked. It's a mess. Climate change, everything. No one ain't got no room. Everyone, the guy lives in like a trailer and all of that stuff. And I can see us going there. Like, the worse the world gets, we're gonna go with what's cut out. You're gonna go with what's nicer. Like, if I live in some shit place, but I'm online, I'm a star, and I'm in the city, I'm a bigwig. You're just gonna go with what's more pleasing, what gives you more pleasure. It's fucked, man. But
this is some old school philosophy argument still.
Tell us about
basically what we're saying now, isn't it? Like, if you could plug into something and just live that, even though you know it's not real, would you do it? Like,
and I think the answer is yes, and we're already doing it. We're already all participants, and it's only going to increase.
Yeah, then it links to, like, religion and all of that shit. It gets techie still.
Yeah, it gets
I'd rather
mad.
stay in the real world and try and make that a bit better.
I think
you're running away from your issues.
Right, exactly. And fair.
I agree.
I understand the side of it where it's a level playing field, so there's no race, there's sex is eliminated, so we're all alligators. But then, like you said, the money thing, there'll be rich alligators, there'll be broke alligators, there'll be
you have the best crap in the metaverse, Les. Like, it just is what it is.
100%. And then it's like, shit, I've forgotten what I was gonna say. Then, just as I think naturally as human beings, you're gonna form groups and cliques and tribes of alligators that like the sneakers and operate in a particular way. And I think like human beings will just repeat the world that we live in now in the metaverse. Like,
I agree,
because we're not tied, we're not code driven. So how we think and how we behave, and I guess Kanye West, seeing as we spoke about him, is an example of that. Them men just do what they want, and they fly off the handle, and they say what they want, and no one can really do anything or say anything about it. But at the end of the day, we still all operate at the same level. We all feel pain, we all cry, we all feel love, we all feel these certain things and emotions. Those things will just translate into this metaverse because that's just how we operate.
I agree.
So I get the difference, but at the end of the day, I think there's no point because history will just show that we'll just do the same thing again. Like, we're moving it from this world to the next world.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's just an upgrade, and it's like new problems. The problems are practically identical.
Yeah, it'll be different.
New
Yeah,
problems.
The only thing is, if you die in the metaverse, just create another avatar, like then you're back as
you're back.
I don't know, fucking a monkey.
If you die in the metaverse, that's mad. Like,
you can't die.
You better. You can't be dying in the metaverse, bro. If you die in the
forever. That character. Yeah, it's mad. Unless we have the second best car in the metaverse, by the way. But yeah, cool.
I said best.
The second best.
I'll crap.
Give him that one. Give him that one.
Man are spending their V-Bucks.
Oh, that is joke.
Bucks already, fam. This is mad.
mad.
Yeah, it's mad. It's all mad. But it's coming, boys. So brace yourselves.
I think some level of it will arrive. I don't think it will be the put on a headset and you're in another world. There's a film that's like that, where the guy, I don't want to give, it's an old film, but there's a film that's like that. I can't remember the name of it.
I know what film you're talking about. Total Recall.
I think it's Total Recall. I think it's that. Or there might have been a remake of it since. But yeah, it's just, I don't think we'll be in the world of put on a headset and I'm in another world, then I sit in a chair and then I live that world through my mind or whatever. But to what Rich said, I think we are somewhat on the way already in that world.
If it's not us, I think it will be like the youth or the next generation.
Yeah.
They're not going to only they go to
I guess they'll be born with it, innit? Yeah, if you're born with it, then it's natural.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And I think COVID or coronavirus, this period, or has sped that up. Has made a heavy case for it.
Sure.
Because up until start of 2020, how many video chats have you been on?
Nah, minimal.
Not many, boy.
But now it's just how we communicate. If we can't see each other, years ago, if we couldn't see each other in person, we just wouldn't see each other. But now, Zoom. What we saying? Zoom tonight. Zoom podcast straight. Zoom. That's the second choice. So yeah, it's definitely somewhat on the way there. But when it arrives, scary hours.
Yeah.
Fully.
I agree. We're talking about like virtual money and whatnot. Speaking of real life money, Shaq said recently, was it, I am rich, we aren't rich. And that's in reference to his kids. Then he's going to give them nothing, quote unquote, nothing.
Shaquille O'Neal.
In terms of inheritance and whatnot. And it just got
in terms of inheritance, that's cap.
Yeah, I think it is big hat.
But
it's just so like annoying. People do this a lot. I find it from people that we look up to, and like, oh, you think that's good parenting? Like, oh, my kids, they're not gonna get nothing. Like, why not?
I get it. I think I get it.
I definitely get it.
I think one of the worst things you can do for a child, independent of your financial setup, is giving them too much. Even if it's too much attention, that's bad for your youth. I think there's definitely a level, because I mean, you borderline, this is neglect now, and it's a different thing. But I think you kind of like everything in moderation kind of thing. I think just them having bare pee and unlimited money isn't necessarily a good thing at all.
Yeah.
I see the perspective totally. I do think
I get that.
that you're not getting anything from me. Like, come on, what's up if you been my parent? Like, but I understand it in principle.
I get that. Also, like, how old are they? How old are these kids now?
No,
they're fairly, I say, old.
Yeah, so like up until this point, what they've not been blessed.
Good ages. Like he's decent ages. He's like, I want them to be like doctors, and he wants a hedge fund manager and all this stuff. So I think they're of hedge fund manager and all this stuff. So I think they're of age. Like,
they've
60s.
definitely been.
The girls will look after. The boys have to look after themselves. You got to come to me with a business plan. Like all of this stuff, I find it bare cringe, and I don't really see it in many other cultures.
That bit about the girls will be taken care of, that I found interesting.
Yeah, why?
I
don't mean why from you. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, on the surface of it, it's clearly not fair. These are your kids, regardless of whether they're boys or girls. I get the sentiment of men having to work hard and do this and
to protect and provide.
Yeah,
that's so super prevalent in America as well, man. They really live by this shit,
big time. But at the same time, like, there's nothing wrong with a man wanting an easier life. If I could get 10, 20, 50K or whatever it might be to jumpstart me in life or a business, then yeah, I'd take that. Thank you very much. But because I'm your son, like, I'm fucked. I got to go out and work a 9 to 5 and sweat, and
it's a fine line, man. It's tricky because it's like,
and that's how kids fall out with their parents over shit like that.
Rich cut out. But yeah, it's basically just spoiling your kids, isn't it? You don't want to spoil them in any way.
So how
can a man say we ain't rich, bro? We are rich.
Like, he said
I'm rich.
We are family.
He said it in the interview as well. Yeah,
we're rich.
I'm rich. Family.
We are family.
Yeah.
I'm rich.
I guess it's different at his level of rich as well, isn't it?
Like, he's kids on the internet.
He's mega rich, isn't it? Like that's why I asked about their ages as well, because they've obviously lived a rich life, innit?
Of course.
So inheritance. Who's he gonna give it to then?
His daughters.
Superhead.
His daughters.
Side chick. I just think it's so like cringe. Like, I hate people like, oh, they're gonna have to.
Cut out like that.
You're gonna have to do so much to get this money. Like, it jars me a lot. Like,
you heard what you said though. Yeah.
It rattles me, man. And I think I've always been of this opinion as well. Like,
I feel like you have. But don't you think it's
necessary
necessary then, though? They need to, like, you need. I feel like you need a particular level of like struggle.
It's about I guess it's about not spoiling them and them understanding the value of things, in it. So they kind of go hand in hand, in it.
I hear that, but like, at the same time, I'm just like, you can probably instill values and understanding of value, and still have your kids kitted out in everything that they ever.
That's why I'm saying they go hand in hand, innit?
Yeah. This whole like the disciplinarian parents and I struggled, so you're gonna, like, bro, I'll be honest.
That's mad.
It's called a struggle for a reason, fam.
Like, I grafted.
You struggled because there was probably no other option but to struggle and grind through
you
it.
Definitely don't want your kids to do the same thing that you done, like
to attain it. So to a point where you no longer have to struggle. Now you have kids, next generation, or you have to struggle now.
I think you don't want your kids to live the same life that you've lived, but you want them to gain the experience of the same lessons. And how can you do that? Because the lessons come from the experiences, isn't it? So you need to fabricate those experiences in their new
different type of ways. There's got to be.
But I feel like sport and shit like that is great for that, for example.
And Rich, like the druggies, what is it, microdosing? Microdose a little bit of struggle here and there. Like, oh, cool.
That's it, man.
One pair of trainers for your birthday. I ain't having my kids out here fucking shaking and shivering and shit. But this is how people try to portray it. Like,
that's where it becomes like ridiculous.
Bro, it actually hurts my heart. Like,
all right, my kids are getting everything.
Fam, everything and more.
Everything. Ask for it. I'll get you that. and
It's
to
done.
answer.
It's done. Like what else are we here for? So I can just be like, so I can keep telling you no.
No, work for it. You need to work for it.
What my ego, like, tell my friends, I told him no. Like,
Yeah, I'll tell you what, go make me a cup of tea, yeah? Make it really good, bring it back, and I'll get you everything.
like just have it, man.
That's it. That's as much as you need to struggle. That's it.
Les will be like, wake up at 6 a.m, go on to this raffle. If you get these
when you get some trainers. It's mad.
That's it. See that remote over there? Bring me the remote and I'll get you whatever you want. Like,
done,
we'll go shopping.
Yeah.
Go
I
shopping
ain't
on Saturday.
I'm rich. We're not rich.
We ain't rich.
Round me, man. Wow.
Each
their own, man. Each their own.
Man have been through it, and I'm not trying to let my kids go for it. Being serious, microdosing, a little bit of struggle here. You're not gonna get everything you ask for, but it's not that I don't want to give it, but I need to either see there's work ethic behind what it is you want, or there's reason behind what it is that you want. So if you want to build a sneaker collection, a crep collection, trainer collection, whatever you want to call it,
sneakers,
then kind of show something, or like you want to sell, you want to resell, you want to, I don't know, build a YouTube channel off the back of it, or kind of give information or whatever, then fair enough. I can see there's an idea behind it. But just saying you want something just to put on Instagram and then stunt in front of other kids and other people, we're not brought up like that. So I'm not trying to bring my kids up like that. So things like that are we're not fucking with that. But if there's reasoning behind it and I respect it and understand it, then you can get the Porsche. It's fun.
In the metaverse.
We'll start off in there, innit?
See that headset over there? Put that headset on and
Go live a little.
Cold.
Shout out Carrington. Bringings.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Yeah.
I've got a bring-in actually, a new one from, I think it's a rapper I've mentioned on the show before. I feel like I like him as like a young rapper. He reminds me of like a Cole, and I'd say probably Cole more than anybody, to be fair. The rapper I'm talking about is Cordain, and he just released a new single called Super. So that's Super by Cordain.
God, man.
Nice.
I don't have one this week.
Okay. I've got one. It's from probably the most talked about album of the week, or most anticipated release. Summer Walker, her album, Still Over It.
I thought the Don the Deluxe was out.
That has been deleted many times. And it's toxic femininity, man. I guess there's a time and a place for it, but the tune I have chosen this week is Unloyal, featuring Ari Lennox. Big tune.
Nice. Good collaboration, man. My bringing is a series on Netflix I watched last week, or the ending of the week before, called Made. Really good series. It's 10 episodes. It's about a single mother-ish and her struggles, pretty much. Good insight into single parenthood from a female perspective, but other things in life, just like when everything's against you, but you just keep grinding. I think Dan you'll rate it. Dan, I think you'll rate it. It's good. It's really good.
Was it on?
So that's Made on Netflix.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Also BMF, by the way. BMF.
Oh yeah, is that good?
Okay.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cold. I need to get that in.
It's similar production value to Power in parts.
It's 50, isn't it?
Okay.
Yes. But it's available on Stars or other streaming platforms if you have them. But good, easy little watch, and the story about Big Meech, who some people probably are well acquainted with. But good little watch.
Cold.
Nice.
That is what? Episode 225.
225.. Richie? probably logged off already.
Gone for a swim.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Movement.
Gone for a swim.
I'm back for the sign off.
You're back.
Yeah, that's episode. Was that 225?
Yeah.
Correct.
Cold. Yeah, man. Thanks for listening, really. Yeah, it's good to have that little chat. Catch you boys in the metaverse on the next one. It's the Mandem podcast.
Keep it locked.
Adios, amigos.